Hi, I'm Dave. Welcome to another gifted tarot card reading. This reading may be for you or maybe for someone that you know. These readings are designed with the intention that you will help match the reading to the correct person. The only hint that I'm giving is the person's first name. If someone forwards this reading to you and you identify with the meanings or feelings of the first couple cards, which are the problem statement, then this reading is most likely for you. Note that with all my gifted tarot card readings are summarized and posted in the public readings section of my website. They can easily be shared with your friends so we can find the right person. Thank you for your support. The readings, the tarot decks, and the website subscriptions that you buy support this work. Today, we're going to do a gifted reading for a Samantha. So, Samantha, if you find this recording and you can relate to the problem statement, which is going to be in these particular cards, next two cards, then this is probably for you. So, the problem. The problem's going to be the Five of Wands reversed. So the Five of Wands has a feeling where it's an activity card. It is the being signed up for a sport that you don't want to do. You make up any excuse that you can to not have to play. So this is an avoidance card. So basically there's a situation that you're involved in that you're standing there. It's kind of like standing on the sidelines, playing the game, but uh, that everybody else is playing the game, but you're standing on the sidelines. The coach turns to you, and right away you make excuses to not have to participate. I'm not prepared. I'm not ready. My shoelace is untied. Whatever it is, there's an excuse that comes out so that you don't have to get involved in this particular activity. And an influence. So the descriptor for this event is going to be a relationship issue. So 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups has the feeling of that feeling when you realize that the other person will never change. So this is a situation where it's a relationship, because this is the in the inverted position, it's the dissidence and family card. And so here you have that feeling that that other person will never change, or the situation will never change. It's kind of a damned to purgatory type of situation, that the strength to get out of it is not there, and yet you're in it. And so if we look at words associated with this particular card, it is misalignment of values, broken home, or broken marriage. And so this could be, we could bring this right around to the home situation that'll never change. And here, the excuses of not wanting to get involved. So there's something that you basically are not willing to get out there and do. And so looking specifically at the words associated with the Five of Wands reversed, it's conflict avoidance. It's in some cases, it's the agreement to disagree. So, so here you're avoiding the conflict, and you might feel stuck in a relationship situation. And so here we're going to push those aside, and we're going to go to the cards. And basically, if you can identify with this problem statement, then these next couple cards might be for you. And so here we're going to draw out a card that is going to it's going to talk about let's try to find some spiritual ideas or items, some spiritual item that you can do to help. So the next cards that we want to draw, we want to be able to have some type of way to help solve this problem. And so we're going to look at a spiritual idea or spiritual concept that may be able to help with this particular situation. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is free will. This is, you have the ability to choose. Here, when we look at this particular card, it's basically the feeling that we are subject to the natural laws, and it's all part of the grand design. So, this conflict that's going on. In order to maybe look at it or work through it, or look at it in a different light, it's all part of the grand design. So this card is that it's free will. You have choices, and it is endings and beginnings, a change of circumstances, good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, a turning point, being in tune. So here, this card as a spiritual influence over it all would say that uh, that we want to work at being in tune. We want to be able to find that luck. We want to be able to allow the cycles of life to happen without resistance. So it may be participate, allow those cycles to happen. If you're avoiding conflict with a relationship situation, allow that stuff to happen, allow it to work its course, allow it to not be stagnant. Um, let's go to another card here as being what personal characteristics or what should you look out for with regard to the situation. So basically it's something that you may be able to look out for in order to help get over, or what can you look out for with regards to triggers for this situation? Triggers for the situation. The Five of Coins, Five of Coins reversed. So the Five of Coins is a despair card. It's a feeling where you're on your own and you are relieved to finally go back to work. So this particular card is a colder, abandoned card, and it is the feeling that you're being left out, left alone, all by yourself. You're in a foreign land, not able to speak the language, but in the reversed position, there's a sense or a hint that things are turning in your favor. You've finally gone to work. Well, you might have been out of work for a long time, and you're finally coming back to work. So if there's avoidance, conflict, avoidance of work, then this card might say that it's time to go back to work, that work is coming your way. And we'll go to a last card, which will be a final outcome. So if you are able to basically join into the game and realize that the family situations are all part of life, and you go back to work, what's going to happen? The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is a responsibility card. It has a feeling that you can't go on vacation because you have to work. So it has that feeling of that there's lots of things to do. There's always something using your time. There's too many responsibilities or disillusionment, burden, hard work, stress, achievement. And so here, it may be that that the situation that you're in evolves into the situation where if you've gone back to work, then there's going to be lots of responsibilities there. There's going to be mundane activities. It may be the type of job that is a little bit more mundane, or it may be that you'll be gathering stuff up for a future point. And here, it could be all part of the cycles. That this simply could be a cycle that you're in of conflict avoidance, which makes you feel left out, which then you come back to a job, and then it becomes more responsibilities, and we come back to finding that cycle again, and that would be part of the Wheel of Fortune. Anyway, if you like this reading, I would greatly appreciate your help in getting this to the right person, who is Samantha. Because the video is enabled, uh, uh, because this video is embedded in the summary of my website, the best way to find the person, Samantha, is to share the link that I've provided to the website, which will be in the comment section for this video. Anyway, thank you for your support, and I hope this finds Samantha.